How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Terraria. So, close the door! Zombies can get in. I'm gonna sell some junk, quote unquote. I mean, I have tons of health potions and all this, so I'm just gonna quickly shift that around. I don't really need, well, I guess I'll keep that iron skin with me. Oh yeah, I have enough to make another one of these. Yeah, I'm just one heart away from being the full, which is awesome. And I think I'm 1 star away. I think you can only have 200 magic, if memory serves. Unless they've changed that in an update or something crazy like that. So, here's some things I want to get down here. Last episode, I pretty much made an obsidian generator. I made 250 plus 105. Well, not a generator, but a way of getting obsidian from all that lava. So I got quite a lot of obsidian, which is great. I also put all the other stuff that's just kind of there. Like in my inventory, I'm completely out of space. I really need to like get more storage space units. But until then, I just shoved everything that doesn't have a spot currently up there. So let's go ahead and go all the way down and complete what I was working on. I probably should get some more. Ooh, perfect. I was just gonna say I should probably get some more. Ah, missed. Come over here, you. Some more redstone. I am just forever going to call this redstone wire. I don't know why, but I am. Hey, smacked it. Anyways, come. You know what? I'll hunt you down. How's that? Yeah, that's right. Run. Run, coward. Me and my awesome wizard hat that I got from that wizard last episode. Fine. You know what? Die. Seriously. Anywho, get this wire cutter out and cut all this out. The nice thing is you can buy wire from the mechanics, so you don't have to hunt it down, which is awesome because, you know, hunting down wire is just time consuming, especially if you need a lot of it, which I've been using quite a lot of it. Also, usually I run down this with my helmet, so I don't notice that the tunnels get super dark. So I'm just gonna turn some of these up. I don't need this. I can just double jump to get that spot. Few more. Get over here, miner. I'm hoping he drops some of his mining clothes, but it's like a super rare drop, and so far I've yet to get it, and still no. Oh, I'm full on bombs. I should sell some then. But anywho, I just removed the pump from over there and moved. It got a lot here. I pretty much turned off the water and let it sit for now. And then I went ahead and finished all the way down. Hellbat. And came down here. So this is pretty much where I am right now. Ow. Ow. Gosh, those demons really hit hard. Okay, let's get that over there. Now, I put the wire up to here so far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish moving this wire all the way down. And then, the nice thing is you don't need to connect the wire to anything really. It's just, you know, for me I want it there because it just makes sense to have it right on the edge. And then, right here, I'm going to put a pump and a timer. So pump, I want here-ish. I missed. That's okay. I'm going to have to break this stuff anyways. Let's just do that. Alright. And then I'm going to put the timer right behind it. So that way we can just do this, like so. And that should be fine for now. Just turn on, get a bit of water here. As you can see, the water is evaporating because of it being in hell. which is why I'm only using it to get to where I need to get to, which is this stuff here. Turn that off. And, oh, voodoo demon, voodoo demon. Ow, 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 that really hurts. Give me that voodoo doll. Yeah. You are going to be in a safe place, voodoo, I swear. All right. It's nice that I caught one of those so early. Get a little bit more water here. And the reason why is because this stuff turns into lava. Ow, that hurts. And I want to obsidianize that as soon as it turns into lava. Because lava is not really what I need. What I need is the... These guys get so annoying, these fire imps, because of the fact that they can shoot through walls like that. I want this hellstone. And I'm going to get a good amount of obsidian left over because of it. Turn that on for a sec. Perfecto. And then... And I can collect all this obsidian at a later date. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that on again. This is why I have so much water up above, because I know this stuff is going to evaporate. Come on. Which isn't what I want. Kind of wish I could set up like a toggle switch. Perfect, and then once again, I need to make sure I turn this off. And then when I get to like this stage, what I do is I just move this to a closer location, basically. And I can also, instead of moving the pump each time, which I don't really mind moving the pump at this moment. Actually, let me think. Yeah, this is a fine place to put the pump. What I could do instead is just move the switch around. So let me just put that there. And then the timer, which I don't think gets affected by water. And then move some of this wiring like so. And then across. And then down. Perfect. So I'm pretty much just going to repeat these steps to get as much of this as possible. And then when I run out of the stuff that's easy to grab over here, I'll just hunt over here and so on and so forth. Actually, let's see if there's anything nice over here. Ooh, lava slime, eh? Not very nice, but it works. I like the ones that are like really close to the edge. That way I can just like grab it like this and I don't have to like worry about, oh, that's just a hair off. Got it. And I'm not even gonna put the obsidian brick wall back because that looks cool. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Well, that's a nice find. This is where I was mining before, and I was gonna grab this batch, and I found a hell forge, which can only be found in the hell, obviously. Cannot be crafted as far as I'm aware. Go away. I'm trying to show people things, and you're in my way, like always. Now, I think I can only get up to 2 away. So I won't be able to grab the stuff on the very back there, but I can go around the other side also. As you can see, there is a chest there. Now, that chest, I can't get the... Yeah, I can't get over there. I can't get that open quite yet because I forgot something. So I'll be right back after I grab the item that I need. Alright, we are back. And... oh. I tried breaking some of those earlier like that. It wouldn't let me. Just by, you know, hitting it with my sword. But anyways, you need a shadow key, which I found one in the dungeon. I just forgot to bring it down with me. So if you click that, it'll unlock it. And it keeps the shadow key. You don't lose it. A shadow key usually has a good amount of, you know, some nice things in it. So, one second. Let me get rid of him. Hop up here, like somewhere I can easily get to you. Fine. These guys are so annoying. Just because they like to spawn where it's like behind a wall, almost always. So I always have to like hunt them down. Ah, that one it didn't. Oh, that one it did. Gosh dang it. And of course they have a good amount of health too, so it's something that I can't just like use that Velthrone or Thorn or whatever it's called. Anyways, invisibility potion, completely useless. Restoration potions, quite a bit of those. Nice. And oh, a dark lance. Woohoo! That is actually very nice because a dark lance, I think, can attack through walls, and it has a very fast speed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep that chest too. Seeing as this isn't very useful to me, but this is, I'm gonna put that in here. I'm also going to do something like that works. Hurrah, go away! Ah, pokey poke poke poke. But anyways, that's very nice because that can't be crafted. It has to be found in a shadow chest, no doubt. Oh, there we go. That 3 hoppy thing I'm still not used to. But anyways, I'm still collecting this. Wait, that was super fast. Like faster than usual seeming. I don't know, maybe I'm just going crazy. But anywho, I'm gonna keep hunting this stuff down. See you guys in a bit. So I have a feeling there's quite a bit here because there's little sparks, even though I can't see it. And is a ton right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the pump in the same kind of configuration where the pump will be right like so. And then the timer will be pretty much like kind of behind it. Actually, you know what? I'll put the timer here, so it's kind of out of the water, even though it really doesn't matter. Then go like that, and then use that to kind of get into here, and it shouldn't raise it higher than the pump because that is kind of like where the air gap would be. But as long as I, you know, keep attention of what how much it's mining and all that, then I'll be perfect. So I'm just gonna keep grabbing all this stuff and see you guys in a bit. Alright, I'm pretty much got everything. So you need to go to the demon altar for this, and you need to have oop, I forgot to convert something. The hellstone and the obsidian first needs to be turned into, should be right up here somewhere. Let's see. Where are ya? Should be right next to the... Actually, you know what? I probably need the Hell Forge for this part. Let's see. Heck, I'll just put the Hell Forge right there for now. Let's see. Yep, Hell Forge will allow you to craft 4 Hellstone in 1 obsidian into a Hell Bar. Now, I'm going to need quite a bit of these. So let me just get... Should have done my math right. Perfect. I even have some leftover Hellstone and obsidian, which is great. I'm just going to put that right down in here. So look at all the potions I got. Well, this one I kept, and this one I crafted, but I got quite a lot of stuff. And I found another Hell Forge. So that was actually quite a nice trip. So anyways, have 35, and that will allow you to craft over here. You can pretty much craft all of the helmets and all that, but what I want to craft is that can't be another one that needs to be crafted here. No. Hope they didn't change the recipe on me. Probably just passed it up. Yep, there you are. Fury Great Sword. It's made out of fire, says the description. And this has 38 damage, where this one has 30 damage, so it does more damage than the grass blade. I think it swings about the same speed. No, the grass blade's a bit quicker, but then again, it, well, no, yeah, average speed, slow speed, so it is slower. but it has that kind of nice light effect too. So if you don't have, you know, torches, you can use the sword to kind of light up the area. But what I'm gonna do is keep, oops, get stuck. That's what I'm gonna do. Is bring that with one of these chests. Has it? Perfect. The this sword and that sword. So this is the one that does 22 damage, but it has the very fast speed. This has very fast speed as well. So this, whee, but not as much damage. Same with like this. If you have all 4 of these and you go to a demon altar, it'll allow you to craft the Nightmare's Edge, which has the same speed as the Blade of Grass, but has more damage than the Fiery Blade, and it does have average knockback, and it has a critical strike. And I think it has, let's see, yep, it does have the lighting ability as well. But yeah, this is one of the most powerful swords you can get pre-hardcore. So that is awesome. Let's test it out on something. Let's go down to hell and find something to kill. Alright, we have a demon here. Let me 2, 3. So 3 hits, 2 hits to 1 hit on the bat. Not too bad. Also, I found a shadow chest here. Whoopsies. Get over here. And in there was a demon lance, some dynamite, a battle potion, some more lesser restoration potions, which I should totally be upgrading, hunter's potion, and that's about it. So hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Terraria. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to join the epicness. This is MrYourWilly signing off. Adios.